Hey, I'm Jolly. I'm a longtime old school RuneScape player who, for the last 5 months, has been playing through RS3 as an unguided Iron Man. Today, the new player housing update just went live on RS3. They dropped a video about it. I want to take a look at that and react to it with you from the perspective of a new RS3 player. And then we're going to hop in game and see what it's all about. And if you're like me, an old school player, and you're like, what has RS3 really been up to? This might just be another reason to maybe give the game a try, so let's take a look at the video.
Over the years, RuneScape has been shaped by its adventurers. Through the skills you've mastered, the challenges you've overcome, the treasures you've uncovered, and the friendships you've forged.
A lot of that stuff was I don't think I'd seen any of the stuff that they just showed on screen. And I've been playing RS3 for 5 months. I think that just goes to show the breadth of content that the game has to offer, which I think for a lot of folks can seem really overwhelming. If you're a new player, honestly, even when I started playing, I was like, man, I know there's so much to dive into. And the fact that all of that, I don't even know what any of those that was about. And I've been playing for 5 months, dude. I'm almost at 2,000 total level. It just gets me excited to know that there's so much more to explore in the game. So many cool quest lines to work through. I'm super stoked.
Journey has left its mark on Gillinor. But every adventurer deserves a place to call home. Player-owned housing has been part of RuneScape for many years.
Dude, look at that. That is nice looking. Now, that is an inviting home. As an old school guy, player-owned house is an old school. They're not the prettiest. They're just not. I mean, it's part of that old school aesthetic, but even just looking at this, I'm guessing this is the new design. I haven't really dove into it as far as construction goes on my current account, except for a couple levels here and there, but wow.
But not like this. We've rebuilt housing and construction from the ground up.
Wow, check that out. Look at the background there. Are we getting skyboxes that have mountainous views? Because we all know what the player-owned house skybox is. You're just this floating plot in the middle of the sky. And there's an actual skybox behind here with mountains and trees and stuff. That alone bumps up the aesthetic so much more, makes it so much more immersive. And as someone who's a sucker for really immersive, slightly grounded medieval fantasy, I'm in love.
Completely reimagining one of RuneScape's most iconic features. We've pushed the system further than ever before, creating new ways to build, customize, and connect.
Okay, looking at the little control menu here on the side, I haven't touched it yet. Everything that's new is always a little overwhelming at first, but it looks like there's a lot of buttons. And one thing I've noticed in my RS3 journey is a lot of the times the menus are not super intuitive. So I look at that, and when I'm looking at those icons there, I guess they're right above my head, on the far left, those don't look different enough for me to know. I can't clearly tell what any of those icons mean. And I haven't tried it yet, but that's a word of oh, that's seems a little more complicated than maybe there could be better icons. I don't know.
So without further ado, welcome home and let's take a look around.
Wow. Dude, this just looks, I love this. Was this just art? This art looks good. You know what I mean?
Every great home starts with an idea. At the heart of the new player-owned housing experience is freedom. With flexible room layouts,
whoa,
free furniture placement.
Wow, you can move the rooms around. You know how it is in the old player-owned house where you just you put the room on one of the corners and you just hit build and it reloaded your screen. This actually look like a real builder. You saw the room moving around and turning. That's cool.
5 distinct house styles.
Whoa, check those out. Okay, so you can go for the different aesthetics. Let me rewind that and see that again. Yeah, check that out. You can go for kind of the classic, well, I guess this is more like church cathedral style. Not church, but the blue, the log cabin. Come on, dude. I would want the log cabin. That's one of my favorite aesthetics. There you got the Falador blue. That's pretty cool. And more of the darker themed, if you're a little bit more dark.
And hundreds of decorative items.
Wow, check out the inside here. There's so much going on. And I love how you know, you don't just have like your standard like lamps and chairs. You've got that, but even just seeing like these little graded thing, what are these called? I don't know what this is called, but like multi-directional, you see the pants like coming out of the box here. Like it's got a little bit of a messiness to it in a way that gives it a bit more of a realistic feel. You can see the jewelry hanging here in the jewelry box, clearly showing like the games necklace, the amulet of glory. Man, it's got a real grounded feel, which I like.
To discover, no two homes need to look the same. You have the freedom to...
Dude, look at that background. Maybe she's about to talk about it, but dude, that alone is like the most appealing aesthetic difference to me.
Create a cozy cottage, a 3-story trophy-filled museum.
Wow, check that out. All the different boss heads and stuff you can mount. That looks sick.
Or something that makes
Dude, look at this. You got like these little like cat mats on the ground, and the altars, the chairs, the demonic throne. Wow, they're really letting you just kind of go at it. And, you know, as someone who's not particularly interested in making like the most like cool designed place ever, I know there's a lot of people who are really into that stuff. And the fact that they're giving the tools to do that, I mean, that's only a good thing, right?
absolutely no sense to anyone except you. Whatever you want, we're not judging. Build mode gives you the tools to test the limits of your creativity. At launch, you'll have access to over 650 unique pieces of furniture and decoration.
Wow, 650 different things is pretty sick. And again, more of these things that just aren't like blocky, basic things. To see the silverware and the utensils like hanging off, the texture quality is just really, there's a lot of detail that they clearly put into this.
A whole range of original player-owned house furniture has been brought across, some of which has been graphically updated alongside hundreds of brand new additions designed specifically for the new system.
Right on. As
you explore Gielinor, you'll continue discovering new furniture recipes through quests, achievements, shops, bosses, and future updates, giving...
So this is really reminiscent of WoW's, World of Warcraft's player-owned housing. As someone who's been playing World of Warcraft for like 16, 17 years, with the player-owned housing stuff, all the features looked amazing. But yeah, again, personally, like I'm not super into decorating like a really crazy cool home. And so I didn't really sink my teeth into it, but I know that you get a lot of decorations from doing like quests and events and things like that. What I'm scared of is that there's going to be a bunch of house cosmetics tied to the shops. Which I guess, you know, at the end of the day, the house is your house. Like if you want to bring people over, I guess that's okay, honestly. Like the fact that they removed Treasure Hunter and all the, you know, the buying XP essentially, I would rather them add a bunch of player-owned house stuff to the shop than that stuff. Because then if you really care about the cosmetics and you want to support the game more, you can pay for that. I think that's actually a really good thing. At first I was like, no, that's going to be bad if a lot of the stuff's in the shop. But for guys like me, it doesn't matter. That's not going to affect my gameplay. It's just, yeah, this is all good.
You even more ways to personalize your home over time. The result is a housing system that feels uniquely RuneScape, while giving you more freedom than ever before to make it your own.
The most interesting things in your house won't be crafted at all. They'll be earned. It's time for your home to tell the story of your RuneScape journey. For years, adventurers have been building collections, completing quests, defeating bosses, accomplishing incredible things.
Oh, nice. See, being able to show off your accomplishments and your achievements. And I think a game like RuneScape's able to do that better than something like World of Warcraft. Because in World of Warcraft, it's almost like the game's so big that like there's too many things. Whereas in RuneScape, there are a real few handful of like super iconic things. Like the max capes. I mean, as iconic as it gets, the completionist capes, as iconic as it gets, to be able to show those off. I'm thinking in World of Warcraft, there's not really anything like super iconic to like show off in the house. You know, sharing our accomplishments, that's one of the reasons why we like to play MMOs. So good on them for really making that a big part of this.
Until now, many of those moments have lived in achievement logs, bank tabs, and memory. This update gives them a place to belong. Fill your home with trophies, discover...
And look at the scale of the boss trophies here. That's what I'm talking about. in your face. Look what I did. I grinded out the KC, got the drop. Like, that's the stuff that matters. Sure, you can add a bunch of cups and benches and things like that, but at the end of the day, yeah, players want to show off all the stuff that they really accomplished, and this stuff pops out. It's not just blending into the background. It's in your face, but also not in a really stark, jarring way. It's in a cool way. You walk into if I walked into one of my clanmates' house, I'd be like, wow, damn, like that's pretty badass.
Discoveries and hard-earned rewards, creating a space that reflects not just where you've been, but everything you've accomplished along the way.
So it looked like there were only 3 cape stands. I don't know if that's just if it's only 3 or if you can make multiple around. It seems like there's a lot of folks have more than 3 like really cool capes to show off. So they might want to add more if you can't do that already. I'm curious.
Along the way, whether you're building your story or celebrating a RuneScape legacy, your achievements deserve to be seen.
Every great adventure starts somewhere. Now, that place can be home. Designed around the way people actually play RuneScape,
nice.
Your player-owned house can now become a hub for preparing, planning, and setting off on your next expedition.
Oh, awesome. I mean, I don't really know if they had like things like the teleport necklace, the potion stuff. Like OSRS has that. I mean, people use their player-owned house all the time to prep for high-end bossing, PvP, etc. And I think that's a good thing. Like, you should have I think having a place like that to prep real quick and to have it super accessible like that is good. And then you get to look at your home for and it looks cool. You like it. That's what matters.
We've brought together many of the iconic utility features players already know and love, alongside powerful new additions including dedicated storage systems, expanded travel...
Oh, dedicated storage systems for all the costumes, all the crap. Dude, I've already deleted so many things from my bank, even just in my 5 months, because I'm like, I don't want this cloud. My bank's already almost full. To just have nice dedicated spots. I mean, as far as how deep that goes, I don't know. But yes, give me a place to just put everything. Let it be there and let it be seen.
Options, combat preparation tools, and specialist furniture designed to support your everyday gameplay. And yes, we finally found somewhere to put all that stuff you've been hoarding since 2007. For the first time, your house isn't just somewhere you visit occasionally. It becomes a meaningful part of your RuneScape journey. It's a place to prepare, regroup, organize, and plan. It's a place to return to time and time again. But now, you won't be returning to it alone. One of the biggest changes coming to player-owned housing is the introduction of homesteads.
Create or join a homestead with up to 5 players and bring your homes together in a shared community.
Wow, dude. I don't know if anyone was expecting that. Wait, this is so exciting. I've got chills just thinking about it. Because I just recently started a clan, and we've got over 100 clan members already. The chat's always popping off. Dude, a homestead with people? I mean, boy, you can probably only have, I'm guessing like there's only a certain number of people that can be in a homestead together, but the fact that it can exist at all, that's huge. And is it like a shared instance? Like, is everyone's place in one instance where it's like seamless walking between them? If that's the case, that's crazy.
Move seamlessly between neighboring houses.
Seamlessly, he just said it.
Visit your friends whenever you like, and make use of each other's facilities to create something far bigger than any one home could be on its own.
What? You can use other people's facilities as part of your homestead. So if you don't have like the big potion cauldron, you can use your friends? Dude, that is so sick.
In your spare time, why not visit other public homesteads? Discover new designs, share your creations, and find inspiration from players across Gielinor. Or just be incredibly nosy, I suppose.
And because visitor...
That was cute. That was cute. I love how much effort they put into these videos. Like they're really trying to make them fun, and it makes me smile.
Numbers aren't restricted. Well, let's just say we can't wait to see what happens when house parties make a comeback. Every homestead has the potential to develop its own personality.
And for the first time, your house doesn't just reflect your journey alone. It becomes part of a living community.
Of course, none of this happens overnight.
Everything you've seen so far is powered by a completely reimagined construction skill.
Yeah, okay, so this is the stuff that where the RuneScape players are like, oh yeah, tell me how the XP works.
While construction now expands all the way to level 120, the biggest
Yeah, the 120 update. It's another 120 skill. I can't imagine how many gazillions of gold went into the GE for folks to like prep with like planks and wood and stuff. And who knows if you even need a bunch of that or what?
change isn't the number itself, it's the journey. We've rebuilt progression from the ground up, creating new ways to train, new rewards to unlock, and more meaningful reasons to keep building throughout your RuneScape adventure.
Wow.
The traditional build and destroy training loop has been replaced with a completely new furniture crafting system.
What? Build and destroy. That's literally the only way we know how to train construction. Now, granted, in RS3, there is the Fortrinity. I haven't even done it yet, and that's because it's a little bit later on in like the story, and in my unguided playthrough, I just haven't gotten there yet. Supposedly, that's like the meta for training construction. I guess I don't know. I don't use any wikis or anything. I just ask people around, you know, in chat and in game, but that's it. But I'm just used to the old school style of build, destroy, build, destroy, build, destroy. It sucks. It's fairly fast XP, but it sucks and it's expensive. So what the hell is this?
Designed to make every level feel rewarding. As you progress, you'll unlock new furniture, new utility features, new customization options, and new opportunities to grow both your home and your homestead.
Oh, interesting. Look at the inventory here right above my head. So yeah, it looks like when you build them, they just add into like maybe your inventory of them. So like you can make like 100 chairs and you'd have 100 chairs to put around your house if you wanted to. Yo, I mean, better than just build, destroy, build, destroy.
The more you build, the more possibilities become available.
Damn.
Construction is the heartbeat of a player's session, connecting everything from customization and utility to collections and homesteads. Every level unlocks new ways to personalize your home, support your adventures.
Oh, wait, look at that. I love the jewelry box there. I don't know if it was like that before, but to be able to see each of the different rings in there. I mean, you can see the ring of dueling in there. You can see the ring of wealth in there. I mean, granted, there are 2 games necklaces in there, but, you know, I see a sapphire ring, a ring of recoil in there. I love all the details. I think that's one of the great things about RS3 compared to old school is how much more detail there is in the graphics for certain things like this. Like, it's much more world immersing, in my opinion.
For your adventures and expand your homestead. And because new furniture, rewards, and unlocks can continue to be added through future content, your home is designed to keep growing alongside your RuneScape journey. For years, player-owned housing has given adventurers a place to call their own. Today, we're taking that idea further than ever before. Now you have a place to build, a place to gather, a place to showcase your achievements, prepare for your next adventure, and create something lasting within the world of RuneScape. It's time to shape your corner of the realm, and we look forward to seeing you in Gillingham.
Wow, cool. Oh man, what a great video. Dude, that gets me so excited. I'm looking at the time for this and I'm already like, damn, this is already a long video. So I might call it there. And you know what we're going to do is we're going to stream. We're going to stream, which I stream every Tuesday, Thursday, 12 p.m. to 3 p.m. Pacific time. I hope to see you there. On Tuesday, we're hopping in. I'm going in, capturing the whole experience, the good, the bad, my honest thoughts there. I'll smash together a bunch of clips for that and share my thoughts maybe in a big cohesive YouTube vid. But hope to see you maybe there for the stream. And man, this gets me so excited. The music there at the end too, while Mod Ryan was saying all that. Dude, the heart, there's so much heart going into this. It is so exciting. And even if it does pan out to be a really good monetization strategy for them to put stuff into the shops, okay, cool. Like they removed the stuff that was the most off-putting stuff about the shop. House cosmetics, who gives a crap, dude? Sure, I mean, some people do give a crap. That's the point. They'll pay for it, but it doesn't affect progression. I think that's great. And you can show off your boss trophies. You don't have to pay to show that off. That's epic. Wow. Bravo. I'm so stoked. What do you guys think? Are you guys stoked for housing? Have you dove in already? You got to let me know down below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.